Hey guys, it's Rodimus Primal. I am back with another video, and today I have got some great Transformers news. If you guys have been waiting for some stuff to talk about with the Transformers live action films, and if you have been anticipating Transformers Earthrise, I've got some good news about that. So sit back, relax, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Be sure to pick up my Kickin' It Old School t-shirt on my Teespring store. Okay, so the first bit of Transformers news today is exciting because a lot of people have been waiting for Earthrise toys to come hit the shelves. I know that I missed out on Astro Train in the Siege packaging, but it seems that he is being repackaged in Earthrise as well, and you can get him alongside Optimus Prime. And this does confirm, of course, that Optimus Prime is with blue-fisted. Now, this comes from Deceptibot 9. Deceptibot 9 on Reddit. Apparently, he was able to find these in Boise, Idaho. And I'll tell you this much. It gets me a little bit excited. Of course, I live in New Jersey, so, you know, the toy hunt will be on for a lot of you. I'm sure many of you are going to be running off to your Targets and your Walmarts, or, you know, making sure you have your pre-orders in, because Earthrise is coming, and it's looking exciting, and I'm really looking forward to this toy line. Now, the big news revealed today has to do with, that this comes directly from Variety, so it's a credible source. We have been pretty much dry as far as Transformers news has been concerned when it comes down to the live action films, because Bumblebee came out last year, and everyone was wondering, like, is it a reboot? Is it not a reboot? Is it a continuation of, like, in other words, it takes place before the 2007 movie, or does it set up a brand new universe? Well, it seems like that they are going to be moving in that new direction that a lot of the headlines had been talking about previously, and not only from also from Variety, but also Deadline. Dual Transformers movies are in the works. Transformers, the IP that never dies, based in the 1980s toy franchise. So they're giving a dig here, I guess, as far as Transformers is concerned. But they got two directors attached to these movies. The first one is James Vanderbilt, and the other is Joby Harold. And Vanderbilt will be doing a Beast Wars spinoff. This has gotten everybody up talking about Beast Wars, like, oh my gosh, like, it's crazy, like, they're going to do a Beast Wars movie. The moment I told my wife, her reaction was priceless. She was just like, I should have had my camera turned on, because she was just kind of like, they're doing Beast Wars? Like, she absolutely loves Beast Wars, loves the Beast Wars character. In fact, for many of you who know, not only am I a Rodimus Prime fan, but I was also a big Beast Wars fan during the second season. And so when the message boards came out, that's where I got my name from. That's where Rodimus Primal comes from. In that, like, Rodimus Prime, Rodimus Primal. There was no Rodimus Primal, so I'm Rodimus Primal. And that's when, in all the message boards like alt.fan.transformers and TFW 2005 and Sabertron and, many different Transformers, T-Formers now, many different Transformers, message boards. That's pretty much where the name came from. And I know I'm deviating, of course, not talking about the movies, but this gets me excited because, Beast Wars could be a really good movie if it's done right. And that really kind of bears down onto where they're going with future movies. Now, if they are building a brand new Transformers universe, as the CEO of Hasbro had said, and has different people has said, like, this is probably a reboot. Joby Harold is slated to be the writer for. They're not directing. They're writing. I'm sorry, but they're writing. He's going to be writing a Bumblebee sequel. So whether or not that's going to take place in present day, whether or not some people have said that's going to take place in the 90s, We don't know. Personally, I'd like Haley Steinfeld, whatever. I'm messing up her name. Hailey Steinfeld. I would like her to return to, to continue to be Bumblebee's like friend, moving forward. But who knows? Maybe they might bring in a new version of Sam, Spike, Buster, Witwicky into the live action films, with a new actor, and have it be Bumblebee's friend. Now that we've seen that Optimus Prime has his classic front face truck, very G1 style truck mode. Bumblebee upgraded from a Volkswagen Beetle to a similar Camaro to the 2007 film. But we don't know where they're going to go with it from there. Personally, I hope that we get to see Megatron. Everyone wanted to see what like Megatron was going to look like, and they decided since they were going back and forth whether or not it was a sequel or not a sequel, it was like, okay, well, we're going to hold off on Megatron in case we decide to make this fully legit a prequel. And then it's like, well, now after the fact, it's like, you could have had Megatron in the movie. Come on. It would have been great to see Megatron facing off against Optimus Prime. And that's something that I want to see. I want to see the banter, and then if we can get Peter Cullen and Frank Welker to do the reprise the roles again, have Ratchet like right at the beginning of the movie fix Bumblebee's voice box. Like, we don't need this like him to not have a voice anymore, and maybe get rid of the gas mask, like make the gas mask look more like some other Transformers, and who knows, maybe they might even repair Cliff Jumper. That's just conjecture, and that's only throwing it out there because nobody knows where they're going to go moving forward. So I'm just throwing some stuff out there that maybe to get some ideas rolling, for this next movie. As for Beast Wars, this is where I am wondering how they're going to do this right. Beast Wars Megatron, played by the great David Kaye. His whole mission was, when he stole the golden disc, was to come to prehistoric Earth, find the Ark, and find G1 Optimus Prime and kill him before the Autobots and Decepticons awaken in 1984, so that the Autobots and Decepticons battle would start without Optimus Prime alive, and that the Decepticons would win, and that would change history. Well, that was the Beast Wars Megatron's plan the entire time during Beast Wars. And it's what made me literally oh my god, this is like the best thing ever, especially when Ravage first did that whole Decepticons Forever transformed into a cassette and into his ship. It was awesome. It was like, well, they got to save Optimus Prime. They got to save Optimus Prime. It was so cool. And now how are you going to do Beast Wars and have it make sense and still fit into the universe, especially if you do a time traveling Beast Wars where they travel back in time. Maybe they're looking for an old artifact that crash landed on Earth, eons ago. Who knows what they're going to do, and how they're going to build the universe moving forward. Because what we do know is that they are planning on doing a G.I. Joe movie, and Hasbro wants a connected universe, and they knew they couldn't create a connected universe out of Michael Bay's continuity. So Transformers The Last Knight was pretty much it. Like, they were done. They were not able to continue on with the story. They weren't able to build upon anything, because if you think about it, when you watch Transformers The Last Knight, and mind you, it's really a chore to watch. But at the end, when Cybertron drags pieces against the Earth, monuments are destroyed. Like the pyramids are destroyed. This is destroyed. Whole sections of cities and people are killed, and they brush it over, and because they're just trying to stop it, and you're just left with Cybertron now basically hangs over Earth, which is Unicron. And it's by ending that story that way, there was nowhere to go. They ran out of places to go. They couldn't make the story work in a better way, in my opinion. It just, Like, the ending to The Last Night was just like, okay, we're done. let's start over. And Bumblebee was a breath of fresh air in so many ways. And I look forward to where they're gonna go with a Bumblebee sequel, and I'm really hopeful that a Beast Wars movie spinoff is done really well and is exciting, just as exciting to watch as it was back in the 90s, of course, with modern animation and live action and however they do it. But I want to know what you guys think about all this Transformers news. Of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I've got a new Transformers discussion video coming very soon, so stay tuned for all that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.